Hey, Heart Nation. Hey, Heart Nation. Welcome to Carla's channel, Heart to Heart Inspiration Podcast. I am your host, Carla J, and I am so happy to have you here today. Today is Tuesday, March 25th, 2025, and we have a special announcement to make. So, I have been selected as the official podcast for the Detroit Film Awards. And that means I have the pleasure and stress of introducing our nominees to everyone and getting some great red carpet discussions. So I don't know about you, but whatever you do, and whenever you're on the big stage, there's always some type of nervousness with that, right? So it's all in love. But the thing is that you have to get out there and do it. When someone recognizes you and says, hey, we want you to do this, you have to put your best foot forward and put those anxieties down and do what you got to do, right? And that's what our actors and actresses, our writers, our crew, film crews, that's what they do each and every time they step on that set, each and every time they have an audition, they have to do that. And so I'm so honored to be able to do this as well, to honor them and showcase their amazing talents. So come on into the podcast studio. I'm so excited to have you. And we're going to kick off with I just want to give a warm thank you, recognition, acknowledgement to women. It is still Women's International Month. And I just want to recognize all of the women who have been doing their thing. So if you are in the chat joining us, if you're live on Instagram, wherever you are, Facebook, put some clapping hands and hearts into that comment section, just giving it up for our women for International Women's Day. So go ahead and give some claps for them. And since this is the celebration of the Detroit Film Awards, I especially want to give a hats off to all of those women in film. I mean, you are really doing it. And we are so happy to have you. You're telling the stories of women and society and things that have been endured. All of the films that are nominated, they are great films. The actors, the actresses, the cinematography, all of those editing, all of those are great stories. And I'm just so honored that we have the independent film industry to be able to share these types of stories. We no longer have to wait on the big wigs to invite us to the table. You all have created a space at the table for yourselves. And for that, you should be proud of yourselves for doing that. I want to say congratulations to all of you. So, in honor of International Women's Month, I just want to go ahead and give some shout outs to some of the women in film. But first, before we go there, I know you're so anxious to hear about it. I do want to give a special thank you to the Detroit Film Awards Board and Committee for all that you're doing, for putting this great platform together. And I want to give a special shout out to Darren Brown, Jason Sims, Carissa McBourne, and Will Bennett. And if I forgot anyone, please forgive me. But thank you to all of you. And then thank you to the different sponsors, vendors that are also helping to support this great event. And we hope to see you on April 27th at the red carpet. Yes. And we hope that you all have an enjoyable time. We know there can only be one winner, but the camaraderie, the respect that goes a long way in this industry is all a time to celebrate. So kudos to all of you for that. So going forward, every Tuesday, we're going to be going live. I'll be on live and I'll have different guests showcased and who are nominees in the Detroit Film Awards. So there are so many categories. There are so many great actors, actresses, film crews. But I want to go ahead and say who the best feature film is. So today, I'm not going to have anyone on today. This is just an announcement of what's to come and of the great actors, actresses that we have coming up. But I do want to say what the best feature films are that are nominated. And these are some good ones. I want to tell you this now so that you can go and look at them before next Tuesday so that we can start talking about them. I love these movies. I'm up all night long looking at these movies, y'all. I don't know about you all, but I am so invested in these movies and they are so good. So we have 10 Toes Down. Yay! So make sure you go and look at that. These are the best feature films, okay? I'm going to announce the names of them, and you can go ahead and jot them down, or you can go over to the Detroit Film Festival Film Awards website and get them off of there. They have all the categories listed so that you can go ahead and see who you're going to look at. But we want you to look at all of them. So we have 10 Toes Down. We have Harmony in Motion. I Wish I Could See Heaven. Beautiful Rage. A Mirror of Deception. Swallow. Lies and Loyalty. Depart From It. And The Lawnmower Man. So let's give it up for all of them. Those are some great movies, you all. Please go check them out. I have enjoyed every last one of them, and it's so refreshing to see that. Okay, so just to give another shout out about the Detroit Filmmaker Awards, it's going to be April 27th at the One Mic in Detroit. That is 1131 Broadway. In Detroit, Michigan, that is Mike Epps Comedy Center. And the host is going to be Mike Larry. Okay. And he is, you all probably know him, have some very strong ties in the Detroit, Michigan area, and hilarious. So he's going to be the host. So we're going to give a shout out for him. So just to recap, today we don't have a special guest on. We are just highlighting and giving a kudos to everyone that's being nominated, and want you to go out and check out those movies and come back here every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're going to have those live red carpet interviews. We'll be doing some movie reviews. I can't wait to get started on that because I'm just itching to talk about these movies with somebody. And now, since they're all going to be nominated, we can spill the beans on them and talk about them. So just want to go ahead and shout that out. And then as they come on, we'll announce the different categories they have. Some people have multiple categories where they have been nominated for, or their film crews are nominated in some of their movies. So I look forward to having directors, actors, actresses, cast members, even people who are not nominated but were in those films have also reached out to be on the show as well. So I am super excited about all of it. So if you are a nominee and you're like, what happened? You haven't reached out to me. Go ahead and give me a DM at Carla's channel, Heart to Heart Inspiration, on all the platforms, and we will get you scheduled in, okay? Because we want to tell your story, and I'm so excited to do that. And we are going to have so many nuggets, inside tips, and there's also a lot of casting calls still going on. These directors are so busy. Give it out, give a shout out to all of them, give some clapping hands for them. They are so busy getting those movies out. We have a whole bandwidth of movies to watch now, and it's so inspiring, and I love it. So with no further ado, I thank you all for joining, and I can't wait to talk to you again next Tuesday. But throughout the week, there are going to be some reels, there are going to be some inside tips all going on throughout the week. So you won't have to wait till Tuesday to get the scoop. It'll be going on all throughout the week. And then on Tuesday, we'll have our live show with someone on the red carpet. So thank you all again. I appreciate you all so much. Heart Nation, get your tickets for the Detroit Filmmakers Awards and watch those movies, okay? So that we can talk about them. I don't want to spill all the tea by myself, okay? All right, Heart Nation, take care. And you all take care of one another. Bye-bye.